Resolution 090763, authorizing TriMet to acquire and purchase certain real property. Mr. General Manager.
Thank you, Mr. President, board members. This resolution allows us to be able to buy 2 properties to assist Portland State University to build a signature project related to the south terminus of the light rail. You can kind of imagine it, where we turn around right to the north of that is the building that you have heard some controversy around before, whether it was up for condemnation or not, and we were able to find a way to be able to preserve that one building. This is that same block, but there are 2 other structures that are on this area that are not particularly special structures, nothing special or unique about them, nothing historic. But what it does is, by being able to provide for this acquisition, really allows for Portland State University to be able to make a signature project there at the south terminus. Portland State University is an exceptional partner. It really stretched significantly financially to make their contribution, their local contribution, as a part of the Green Line. As we move forward on the Milwaukee project and really open up even more areas for them, this really provides a space where it can be a gateway to that opportunity. What we think is that we'll be having unavoidable impacts on this block if these properties are not acquired. I mean, it's a constrained block, and without being able to have an integrated development plan for it, we think that the ongoing relationships are ones that are going to be hard to be able to make it work as well for property owners. One of the 2 property owners, is our understanding, is very interested. They are, I want to look at Neil, elderly, if I remember correctly, and maybe some family issues that are wanting to be able to move ahead with the selling of it. That's their interest. We think that this will make good sense, not only for long-term development, but also to be able to have us really be able to take out 2 pieces of property that really are going to be constrained by just the nature of how that light rail works right around them. With that, we have to answer any additional questions where we are on this, but we do think this makes good sense to be able to acquire these 2 properties. They would then be transferred to Portland State University. We would be reimbursed for all costs. This is a no-cost item to TriMet, but it really allows for this project to be able to be maximizing the investment in the Green Line with development that is nearby.
I have a motion.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
I just have one question. When is the property up for sale, or are we being used for the eminent domain purposes of this property? Because that's right.
Yeah, in this case, this resolution does not do that, but Neil.
Right. So just to note that the properties are not actually on a marketplace, but we've been talking to the owners for quite a while, so this is not a surprise. They've been appraised. But this does not ask for condemnation authority. It simply grants the authority to make the offer and to close the deal, willing seller, willing buyer, with the owners. Should condemnation be necessary, that would be a separate action by the board at a later point in time.
Yeah, this is hopefully we don't have to do that. You said one was interested, Fred.
Yes. And I would stress, even as you know, when we have asked you for condemnation authority, and we're not asking for that here, we're not asking for that authority here, we have, except for in exceedingly rare cases, ever used it. And even when we've used it, it's been at times when the property owners, because there have been so many family members or some other special reason, have asked us actually to use it as a way to kind of make the deal come together. So we are very reluctant to use the authority to condemn. If necessary, it is there. But that is not being asked for today. We are asking for it being able to offer. We are hoping that these will be willing buyer, willing seller.
Again, we're sort of an agent for PSU, and why is that? Why do they want us to do this rather than taking it by yeah?
In truth, either party could, but because this is an area that we've had lots of experience on in terms of both acquisition of property, it's an area that we have had to do along the way. In fact, in this block, we have already acquired other pieces of property. And so it's really the expertise and experience that we bring that makes good sense. We were asked by Portland State to do it. They have been such a good partner that this is a part of our ability to deliver something back to them too, just because we have the expertise. But again, as I stress, it is at no cost to us. This will be fully reimbursed for any expenses that we have incurred.
Okay. No further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any further business to come before the board?
Yes, one item, last week we were able to celebrate some of the legislative action. Speaker Hunt and others were there. One person who was not there was Board Member Williams. And we were going to make a presentation to Mr. Williams. And so I get to now. You have to open it though, and then you have to read it.
There's always a quid pro quo.
I'll pass it down so everyone can see.
We've all seen it.
Yeah, Sue wasn't able to be there, so.
15th of July 2009. Bob, since you have been on the board, you have championed Max to Clackamas County. This is now here with the opening July, like it says, July 1st, around the corner. We would not have done it without you. Thanks for all of us here at TriMet.
And what we have is we've got Bob standing in front of the new light rail. That we are. No comment.
This was a labor